actually nothing wrong with you or me or human beings at all? What if we're just missing the operating manual for the human experience? So, for 25 years, that's what I've been fast on the trail of. I started off with systems and culture in college at American University and quickly realized that I wasn't going to find the answers there. So, I went out into the world and I discovered as much as I possibly could about systems for healing and ancient systems that actually understood the way our nervous system works. Now, modern science is catching up with what the ancestors knew experientially, anecdotally, and through generational wisdom. And we're starting to find out that they were right about so many things. So there's a moment that almost every capable person experiences. And I hear from a lot of my clients that they think it's a midlife crisis. They think that they're getting old and they're getting tired. But most of them never really talk about it with their friends and in their circles. Because from the outside, life looks totally fine. Their career exists, their responsibilities are being handled, everything looks fine on paper. And people trust them. They might be the one who's holding everything together. But at a certain point, something starts to feel different, and they start asking a different kind of question. They might find themselves more tired than usual too, because they are getting more pushback from their biological vehicle, right? So, a lot of times they're disconnected from their lives, and things that should feel really great just don't feel the same anymore. So, after spending 25 years working with therapists and psychiatrists and doctors and lawyers and veterans and teachers, every different type of person, I noticed something consistently across the board. Most of the people that I have worked with don't have an energy problem. They have a leak. They have a direction problem. They're not consistently heading in the right direction, and they might not have even really identified what direction they want to head in. It may just be that they're performing beautifully the life that they thought that they were supposed to live. And there's no crime involved there. Taking care of your children, taking care of your company or your family, your loved ones, is a wonderful thing to do. But at a certain point, a lot of people, and especially female executives, are bearing an invisible load and they start to get mental fatigue. They also go through a biological change that men don't go through in exactly the same way. I do think that men go through their own sort of shift around midlife, but it's not the same as estrogen walking out of the building as it does with women. Our entire biology changes, and there's very little talk about that. So, most people don't need more information. I won't give you all of the research that I did for my dissertation. Most people have a lot of the information they need. What they need is a map, and they need someone who's walked along those roads to actually go through it with them hand in hand. I cannot over exaggerate the importance of having a trained guide who's walked this path many times with many people. So that's why I created Compass. This is the human operating system. This is the human manual for how to have a wonderful life, the life that you really always dreamed of. And after midlife, it's important to recognize that we don't have forever left. We have a measured amount of years left that we can enjoy and do the things that we truly care about. So, Compass is a framework for understanding the landscape and the terrain like a map before you go starting to change things. A lot of people want to head off in a new direction once they have an insight, but it's important for us to actually map where we're headed if we want to get there and if we want it to be someplace that we want to go to. I know that sounds overly simple, but a lot of you will be hearing this going, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I want to invite you into this wonderful course that I've crafted. It's called Compass. It has 10 chapters. They're all 10 minutes or under. It will take you under an hour and a half to get through the videos. And by the end, you will have a deep understanding of these categories, the rich tapestry of human consciousness, and how you can access this thing that I call the Force and use your own compass to navigate to where you truly want to go. I look forward to seeing you in the program, and I will go bye for now.